Hey guys, what is going on? Anthony here with Pistons Talk. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Before we do jump into today's video, I need a favor from you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I know we can do it. You guys are some of the most loyal and engaging subscribers I have, and I really do appreciate that. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a reporting coming from James Edwards III that the Detroit Pistons are listening to offers for Saddiq Bey. So we're going to go over and read this article from Real GM that does talk about this reporting from James. This is the Real GM article I was talking to you guys about earlier. It says Pistons open to trading Saddiq Bey for the right price. So what we're going to do, like we do in all these videos, is we're going to scroll down to this article and read it, and I will give you guys my final thoughts about this reporting. The Detroit Pistons are listening when they get trade calls on a number of veterans on their roster. Detroit is also somewhat surprisingly open to listening when they get calls about third-year forward Saddiq Bey. Bey is having an up and down year, and he's gone back and forth from starting to coming off the bench. After acquiring Bojan Bogdanovic, the Pistons have opened the season with Bey and Bogdanovic starting together. In recent weeks, they've transitioned to starting two traditional big men and bringing Bey off the bench. That has Detroit open to moving Bey for the right price. What is the right price remains an open question. It's clear that the Pistons aren't shutting down suitors, though. So here are my final thoughts about this reporting from James Edwards III about the Saddiq Bey trade rumors. Now, I think every GM in the NBA takes calls on every player on their roster, and I think that's what Troy Weaver is doing. He's taking calls to see what the market value is for Saddiq Bey. Now, I don't think the Detroit Pistons are going to trade Saddiq Bey. I just don't. Unless they get an offer they really can't refuse. I mean, if you're getting maybe a first-round pick on a young player, then yeah, maybe you entertain that. But I just don't see the teams that are reportedly interested really doing that. I mean, I saw the Miami Heat. They were interested yesterday. Our reporting came out from a reporter over there. A couple of weeks ago, we saw the Dallas Mavericks, the Clippers, and I believe the Portland Trail Blazers were interested in Saddiq Bey. What do all those teams have in common? The playoff teams. So they see the value in Saddiq Bey, and they think that he's a winning player. So as a Pistons fan, the way you should take that is Saddiq Bey is a valuable piece to your team. You shouldn't want to give up on him so soon. I see so many Pistons fans wanting to package Saddiq Bey in some of these trades, and it just doesn't make sense. As someone that is really invested in the Pistons, and I watch every game, even though they've won 7 games in 30 attempts, I think there are positives with Saddiq Bey's game, and there's negatives right now. I think the positives are, he's having a career year from the free throw line. He's taking the ball to the basket the most out of his 3 years in the NBA. Now the negatives are he's not really making his 3-point shots like he was in his first 2 seasons. He's actually having a down year from 3, and I can acknowledge that. But I think if the Pistons were to give up on Saddiq Bey right now, I think it would be a huge mistake. Now, do I think it'll be a Dinwiddie or a Chris Middleton mistake? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what Saddiq Bey is going to turn into. He could just be what he's going to be for the rest of his career. It's just, a role player. Or he could turn into something where he's, maybe he's an all-star level player where he's giving you 20 points a game and he has an all-around game. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I do think there's more potential in there that just hasn't been untapped by coaching yet, but that's just my personal opinion on it. I think the Pistons are just taking calls on every player on the roster, whether that's Saddiq Bey, whether that's Bojan Bogdanovic, Nerlens Noel, Alec Burks. The Pistons are seeing what they can get for each individual player. I guarantee you that. That's what good GMs do. And Troy Weaver, to me, is a good GM. He'll try to get the most he can for every player on the roster if a trade does make sense for the team in the long run. But that's just my opinion on it and my final thoughts about this reporting. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I will talk to you guys down there. Like always, hope you guys are staying safe. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.